We're here today to talk about the pre-manufactured VRU box as manufactured by HVAC Manufacturers International out of San Jose, California, either available as a VRU by Johnson Controls, and VRU stands for Variable VAV Ready Unit. Normally what you would see show up on a job site is a significant amount of pieces of hardware as defined by the actual VAV box, the coil section, a square to round transfer unit, a control valve, a isolation valve package, a hose kit, a control box with the controller inside, as well as a discharge air temperature sensor. In this case, all these pieces have been connected and built together in a controlled environment, which significantly improves the quality of the unit. The unit is also shipped pre-pressurized. There's a pressure gauge on the unit which displays at all times the pressure inside the hot water coil and the valve kit, and will tell you that even after installation, before hookup, that your coil integrity is in place. The boxes are shipped with the controllers pre-programmed, which means that the airflow is already determined at the manufacturer's location. As a result of that, this VAV box can only be installed in a location it is intended to be, as identified by its unique identifier. When on site and ready to install, the units come with aircraft cables. It makes it extremely easy to hang these units and level them. It takes about 10 minutes. Critical to the success of using this product is the working together between the design engineer, the mechanical contractor, and the controls contractor. The roles of each of these entities is a little different than in the traditional configuration. Most of the work is normally done by the mechanical contractor, where over here the controls contractor takes complete responsibility for sizing and sending the proper units to the job site. The pre-programming of the controllers, the connected thermostats, the control of the discharge air temperature sensor, as well as the control valve, is all taken care of prior to the unit arriving on site. Now, how much time did it take to hang this VAV box?
It only took about 15 minutes to lay out the hangers and to put the box into place.
Would you say that this is a significant time saving over a traditional installed VAV box?
I would. The assembly comes with the hangers already assembled to it, and all you have to do is put the anchors in and extend the hangers to it.
Is it difficult to deal with the aircraft cables, or do they make it pretty easy to level the unit?
The gripple system has an adjustable latch that you can adjust the cables and adjust the height as you need to. It's very simple.
Let's go over some of the advantages of a pre-manufactured VAV box one more time. One of the advantages of this unit is that the control box, as well as the control valve and other isolation valves, are all mounted on the same side on the unit. Most of these get hung in corridors where accessibility is an issue. By being able to mount this box in the corridor against the wall, you only need one side of accessibility. Another issue often is that the cover panel on the control box disappears. This is a sliding panel that actually cannot be removed from the box, allowing for the panel to remain in place during the life of the box. In addition to this, when the pre-manufactured VAV arrives on site, it has been tested and calibrated. As I mentioned before, the unit gets shipped pressurized, and therefore you know that the coil integrity is in place at the time of the arrival, and the quality workmanship of the soldering joints in a controlled environment in a factory is far superior to trying to do this on a ladder at the job site. Besides all the quality improvements that the pre-manufactured VAV box has to offer, there's also a significant monetary advantage. The time savings with the unit being on site and being able to be installed in a very short time frame significantly reduces the cost for the mechanical contractor to install these units. The key to the monetary savings is the cooperation between the design engineer, the owner, the mechanical contractor, the general contractor, and the controls contractor. Very early on in the design process, all parties involved need to decide which route they want to go. If they decide early on to go with the pre-manufactured VAV box, there are significant savings to be had.